MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you could bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Philadelphia Phillies.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Nick Pivetta will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it, offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a swing and a miss as Game 3 begins with a first pitch strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-0.
Wind up and the 0-1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Corey Seager. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Seager is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
One out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Hoskins is there, and that retires the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Rich Hill is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, when you think of Rich Hill, there's one thing you think of. Power curveball. Has one of the best left-handed curveballs in the game of baseball. He'll throw it early, he'll throw it often, and he'll throw it any time in the count. His velocity isn't that bad either. He can get it up to 93, 94, but when you walk up there in the box against Rich Hill, you have one thing in mind. Try to hit that curveball.
Leading up for the Phillies, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. His second home run of the series, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Gene Segura standing in. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. On the move is Pollock. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So a runner on first with one out now. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 6. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Fly ball right down the line in left. McCutchen will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Batting fifth.
And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA. They still trail 1-0.
Leading up for the Phillies, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Peterson. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. His first homer here in the series, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Michael Franco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Odubel.
Ready now, Odubel Herrera. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Hill has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Franco leads off second with one gone in the inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Nick Pivetta, as he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Oh, and he misses it. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 Cushing.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and, of course, here in inning number 2. From the stretch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error and 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Phillies lead this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, Austin Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Austin Barnes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rich Hill. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Count now a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Striding into the box, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bellinger's under it. 1 down.
The batter.
So
the
1 gone here in the
baseman.
Philadelphia third. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right. Bellinger going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for
So
Philadelphia.
bases are empty here with
The
2
catcher.
gone. And in steps the
Jesse.
catcher, JT Realmuto.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 3-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac at the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year. Corey Seager settles in to start things out. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
In now, Justin Turner. He popped out at his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And it's fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Herrera on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. McCutchen going back. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard ground ball to third. There is Franco. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Maikel Franco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Turner has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back, second baseman, Cesar.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping in now, Nick Pivetta.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And they're runners at the corners now. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Line toward the gap in left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. The Phillies lead it 4-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson, as he'll take a look at ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, catcher.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. David Freese will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Dodgers. Number 25, David Freese.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. This one's flared off to the right side. Harper coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
In now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Freese on third with 2 out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Your attention, please.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jamie Schultz, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Schultz.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew
Here comes the first pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for two.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, G. Segura.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Second baseman, number 17, Reese.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Muncy has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 4-1. Here's Corey Seager, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Standing in, Justin Turner. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Cody Bellinger. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Turner stands at first with 1 out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he fouls this one off. Count still at 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Looking up is Herrera. Gone! Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. His first homer so far in the series, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The next 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Phillies 4 and the Dodgers 3. Digging in now, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch on its way. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
I'll tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive him in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set, and the pitch. This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The pitcher, number 43, Nick Pivetta.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak grounder back to the mound. Reined in. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the 7th now in game 3. Philadelphia is on top 5-3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
In there, strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Boston Barnes. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Alex Verdugo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Verdugo.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
The windup and the 0-1. On he pops it up. Segura shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're still down 5-3.
7-inning stretch.
Dylan Floro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
On the move is Pollard. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number
Riding
2.
in once again, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And now Bryce Harper. High and deep to right center. Back goes Pollock at the track. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His third home run of this series, and it's now 6-3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Phillies 6 and the Dodgers 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to shallow center. Herrera moving in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Digging in, Corey Seager. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Herrera moving in. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. At the plate, Justin Turner. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And a fastball. Pulled strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. The relay throw. And it's in time as he's out at 3rd as the good relay gets him.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock is there, 2 gone.
The batter.
stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. Peterson on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They still lead it 6-3. Cody Bellinger will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Drilled to the right side, and that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box, Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens?
Now
hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Peterson.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Barnes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies are right back in the series. They take game 3 here at home as this one is over.
Well, I got to be honest, I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Philadelphia trail 2-1 in this postseason series. Nick Pivetta takes home the win. Rich Hill was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.